Hey guys, welcome back to the Lawrence Life. I'm updating on our COVID situation in our family, and I am pleased to say that after the last 5 days, which starting on the first day when my parents went to the ER, it has felt like a domino effect. Every day has brought more bad news. Today I have some pleasant news, so that's really good. Today, Cameron, Caleb, and my father-in-law Vince tested negative for COVID, so that is a really awesome praise report. My dad has been holding steady at 70% pressurized oxygen. That's a very good praise report, although that's not a great situation to be in. It's still really good that he's holding steady and not had to be sedated and put on a ventilator. And then my mother-in-law they've been able to reduce her oxygen and get her blood sugar to a healthy level. So her oxygen is at between 1 and 1.5 liters. So they're talking about her being able to come home tomorrow. They think maybe optimistically that she could be through the worst of it. So we are going to hold on to that and believe that she is through the worst of it and that she didn't ever have to get as bad as my dad did. And then Hannah, last night after I had made my update video, she ran 101 fever. And so Chris was trying to find out if we could get her tested, but everyone's saying they don't like to test babies and that you can just assume that she has COVID since she's been around all of us that have tested positive. So I gave her Tylenol, and then this morning, after she hadn't had Tylenol since last night, her fever was at 99.8. So I feel like her body is fighting it and doing good. So that's a really good report. Chase, his oxygen is holding steady at a good level, and I'm continuing to give him the budesonide nebulizer treatments every day. I'll share at the end of this video kind of the supplements that we've been advised to take and that I've been giving to Chase, and then now also myself and our other kids to fight or prevent COVID. And so I'll share that and then a couple of pictures. And so today was a much better day. The other praise report is that I don't know that we've ever had this many people praying for us like we do now. I don't know that we've ever needed this many people praying for us. My dad is our main concern right now. He's definitely in the worst situation out of anyone, and we need prayer. And I can literally feel the prayers. So many people are praying, and I appreciate it so much. We have people in Africa praying and fasting for our family, and I'm just overwhelmed. And then today my sister started a meal train for us. We've already had 2 meals brought over the last 2 days, and it's just such a blessing. I'm just overwhelmed with our family and friends' generosity and love for us, and especially prayers. And I told Chris that I usually tell people when they say, "What can I do? Can I help you?" It's always, "No, I'm good, I'm good." And this time I just said, I feel like we need help and people want to help. So everything people offer, I just, thank you, yes, please, thank you. And today I have felt tired. When I stand up and feed Hannah in the high chair, I feel like my knees might buckle under me. I don't have a lot of energy. I just feel tired. And so I really appreciate the help. It's hard to help with COVID, but anything that people can do, they are doing. And the food is definitely a blessing to our family, and I really appreciate it. So today has been a much better day, a more positive day. We've gotten some good news, and it's been very refreshing. I still feel overwhelmed and kind of like I'm in the middle of a whirlwind. I've been trying all day to get prescriptions for me and the kids for ivermectin or ivermectin, and then another one that's called flucomazine or something like that, that's supposed to help with prevention, but then also treatment of COVID. It is FDA approved, but it is not generally given, and it is not covered by insurance, so you have to kind of jump through hoops to get it. So I've been trying all day to get that going, and we have a family that's helping with that. So I'm hoping to have some good news about that tomorrow. But just continue praying for our family, and I hope that tomorrow I will have more good news and good updates. My dad is still fighting really hard to keep his oxygen levels where they need to be, even with the help of the machines, and we don't want his body to wear out. So we still need to pray really hard that he will have the strength that he needs, and that his body will respond to the medications that he's being given, so that his oxygen levels will increase and they can decrease the pressurized oxygen that they're giving him. So thank you guys so much, and I will continue to update. Love you all. I did forget to update on Cash and Lexi. So Cash is still about the same. He's coughing a lot. He is moving around a little bit more, but just still gets drained really easy. And then Lexi, who was asymptomatic, she didn't have any symptoms when we tested her. Today she has been exhausted. Her body's exhausted. She said she just wants to sleep and rest. And so that's the update on those two. This is our pharmaceuticals. A lot of these things we already had, but we have been given great advice by friends and family, and so we got the things that we didn't have that we were advised to get. And we've got kids versions. That's Chase's little vitamin cocktail, and then we've got things for the adults. And all of our kids, other than Chase and then Hannah, of course, are big enough and old enough to take adult doses. So these are our little vitamin cocktails. We've got zinc, and I'm doing tonic water that was advised by a nurse with the zinc, D3, vitamin C, melatonin, then some essential oils that we can rub on our skin and inhale, and then also put in a diffuser. I'm gonna put a diffuser in our room with some essential oils, elderberry, quercetin, I'm not even sure how to pronounce that, and then elderberry for Chase and melatonin for Chase, and then he has his children's multivitamin. So, yep, there's all the vitamins to keep us strong and help us fight this COVID.